It's time for Coach's Comments presented by Southside Auto Tech after a 3-0 shutout win over Waterloo. I'm Joe Norman, joined by Rocky Russo. And Rocky, in this one, Jan Shostak picks up the shutout. Another great outing from him. 2 shutouts in his last 3 times taking on Waterloo. How great was he, especially in the third tonight?
Fantastic. And that's his first regular season shutout.
Yeah.
You know, that's how hard it is to complete one of those in this league. And it certainly doesn't help when you end up killing a 6-on-3 for what felt like about 11 minutes. But we got some blocks. He made some huge saves, and you know what? We stuck to it and came away with a big 3-0 win.
We've talked about a lot of tight games recently. This one felt even tighter than 3-0, even down the stretch, just because of you knew what Waterloo was capable of there. But tell me about how you guys dug deep down the stretch, killing off those penalties and finding a way to get the shutout.
Yeah, you know what? When it's 2-0, you're like, okay, they're one away from a net pull in a stressful situation. You get to 3, you're feeling better, but there's still about 4 minutes left on the clock. So, you know, my message to the guys at that point was we still have a 0-0 mentality. We need to finish this thing. And then obviously, you know, then the parade to the box suddenly starts. And it's interesting. It's 1-1 power plays, and then all of a sudden when there's a chance, there's 3 quick calls, and you know it is what it is. Can't control it, but you know we battled through the adversity and we dealt with the ups and downs, and we got rewarded for it.
Feels like there's a million different storylines from this game. You guys score right before the glass breaks, and there's a chance for momentum maybe to switch. But shortly after that, Michael Sandra gets that in that fight. It felt like that really helped set the tone the rest of the way.
Absolutely. You know, the glass breaking couldn't have come at a worse time, obviously. We get the second goal. We're feeling pretty good. We have them frustrated a little bit, and they get a chance to go and refocus. But, you know, we talked about Sandy in the pregame interview and what he brings to this team. And, you know, you talk about glue guys and guys that are willing to do anything for their team. That's him. He will do anything for this team to help us win, and he's a competitor. He's a really good hockey player. He had an unbelievable shift, almost scored a goal in the first period, and then when he gets a chance, he knows, hey, this is my time to get this building going, get my bench going, and that's just a good soldier. And when you have guys like that are willing to sacrifice for their teammates, you got a pretty special group.
Couple of highlight reel type goals tonight. Daniel Schlane setting up Alex Pelletier, and then Jack Bakar, we mentioned, sealing the deal. We talk about getting those greasy goals sometimes, but sometimes certainly nice when the star players kind of take over like that.
Yeah, I mean, Jack there at the end makes a power move to the far post and gives us the insurance goal. There was a great entry, and Pelly hit the post, and then obviously Schlaner made a great play, but what did we hit, 4 posts tonight?
At least.
I mean, we had some big-time chances, and, you know, hats off to their goalie. He made some saves. It took us a lot to put one behind him, but, you know, our guys were just able to stick to the process. You know, you hear me say that word, and I know it sounds redundant, but our process and our identity are what builds our culture, and it's what makes this group what it is, and we don't worry about what the scoreboard says at the end of the game. We worry about us doing things shift after shift, period after period, game after game, and you know the scoreboard kind of takes care of itself. When you do things the right way, you're going to get the results you want more often than not.
Rocky, thank you for joining us. I know you're looking forward to next weekend in Youngstown. Enjoy these wins.
Thanks, Joel.
That's the head coach of the Stars, Rocky Russo, and this has been Coach's Comments presented by Southside Auto Tech.